Once upon a time, in a peaceful mountain village surrounded by whispering bamboo forests and winding rivers, there lived a young boy named Koji. From a very early age, Koji was filled with curiosity about the world. He would often sit under the shade of an old cherry blossom tree, staring at the clouds drifting by, and wonder about the mysteries of life. Why do people suffer? What is happiness? What does it mean to live in peace? The elders in the village often smiled at his endless questions. "You think too much for a boy your age," they would say, laughing gently. But Koji's heart was restless. He longed for answers, for wisdom, for understanding. One day, Koji overheard a group of travelers talking about a wise Zen master who lived on the highest hill beyond the village. It was said that this master had discovered the secrets of life and peace, the state known as Zen. The moment Koji heard this, his heart filled with determination. He decided that he would find the master and learn from him, no matter how difficult the journey might be. At sunrise the next morning, Koji began his climb up the hill. The path was steep and rocky, lined with tall pines and the sound of rustling leaves. The air grew thinner as he ascended, but his resolve only deepened. When he finally reached the top, he saw a small Zen temple, simple yet serene, standing quietly amidst the clouds. Inside the temple, an elderly man sat cross-legged on a mat, his eyes closed, his face peaceful as still water. This was the Zen master. Koji bowed respectfully and said with eager eyes, "Master, I have come to learn from you. Please tell me, how can I find Zen?" The master opened his eyes slowly. There was a gentle sparkle in them, the kind that comes from deep wisdom. Smiling softly, he replied, "It will take 10 years." Koji was taken aback. 10 years? He repeated, his young mind racing. But then he straightened his posture and said confidently, "Master, what if I work twice as hard? What if I give all my effort every single day? Then how soon can I find Zen?" The master's smile deepened and he replied calmly, "Then it will take 20 years. Koji blinked, utterly confused. 20 years? But master, I don't understand. I said I would work harder. Why would it take longer?" The old man paused for a moment, his gaze kind yet knowing. Then with a quiet voice he said, "And if you give all your time, all your strength, and all your energy only to finding Zen, it will take 30 years. Koji felt a wave of sadness wash over him. "Master," he said softly, "I don't understand. The more I promise to work hard, the longer it seems to take. Why is that?" The master looked at him with compassion and said, "When you have one eye fixed on the goal, you only have one eye left for your path." The words echoed in Koji's heart. He did not fully understand yet, but he could feel their truth. The master gestured for him to sit beside him. "Listen carefully, Koji," he said. "Imagine you are climbing a tall tree. At the very top, there is a sweet, juicy fruit. Your goal. But if you keep your eyes only on the fruit, thinking of how it will taste, you may lose your balance and fall. Instead, if you focus on each step, on where you place your hands and feet, on the roughness of the bark and the wind brushing your face, you will climb safely. And when you reach the top, you will find not just the fruit, but the strength you gained from the climb itself." Koji sat quietly, reflecting on the master's words. For the first time, he began to understand that true learning was not about rushing to reach the destination. It was about being fully present in the process, about embracing the journey, with its struggles, mistakes, and growth. "In life," the master continued, "we are all climbing our own trees. Some seek wealth, others wisdom. But those who focus only on the reward often lose sight of the path beneath their feet. Zen is not something you reach by force. It is something you become through awareness, patience, and peace with every step." Koji bowed deeply. His heart felt lighter, his mind calmer. "Thank you, Master," he whispered. As he descended the hill, the world looked different. The same trees, the same path, yet everything seemed more alive, more vibrant. He felt the cool breeze on his skin, heard the rustle of leaves, and smiled. He understood now. The journey itself was Zen. From that day on, Koji no longer chased after enlightenment. He lived with mindfulness, giving his best to each moment. Whether he was studying, working, or simply walking, he found joy in the effort itself. Years later, when people asked him how he found peace, Koji would smile and say, "It wasn't on the hill, nor in the temple, it was on the path, every single step of it." The moral. The story of Koji reminds us that true fulfillment does not lie in the destination, but in the journey itself. When we rush toward our goals, we lose sight of the beauty and lessons along the way. But when we walk with awareness, patience, and gratitude, we discover that the path itself is the reward. Zen is not found by striving harder. It is found by being fully present in each moment.